Hi, Rinda.
Hi.
What would you like to be coached on?
I want some guidance on a pilot project that I'm starting this fall with our distance learning program, expanding our blended delivery model into virtual worlds. After working in this field a couple of years, 3 years now actually, I'm ready to take some students in, and found myself in an awkward position realizing the plan is half-baked.
Tell me more about the pilot. Who else is involved?
What I've chosen to do is put them into.
You said it was half-baked. What do you mean about that?
Well, it felt when I finally started outlining.
Well, so let me see if I understand. This feels half-baked to you because tomorrow's a presentation and you realize there's some missing information.
I have a sense that she's going to tell them.
Okay, so the idea of the meeting tomorrow, that's not an anxious idea
Not
for
so
you.
much. I just want to
It'll
get
be
some
all right.
kid names. Yeah.
All right, I get you. They're just going to get some kid names out of that.
Right.
So you have some time to
Yes.
develop this project.
Yes.
What do you know about projects related to using these Web 2.0 tools?
Mostly what I know is what I've seen other teachers in training produce in World. Like there's this wonderful 3D model of Bloom's taxonomies, and it's a ladder kind of thing, a step thing. And every time you step on a platform and you click on it, you get an example of that, of teaching that would fit that level of Bloom. And a couple of other, the spiral theory of knowledge.
Yeah. When you think about the projects you've seen, what are the elements that you've always thought were just so cool and need to be in whatever project you come up with?
It has to be a three-dimensional build.
Okay.
Which is not a huge leap for me because I've been building in virtual environments for 3 years now. It has to be have some programming involved, which is fine because I can do that too. And it has to be relative to, and maybe this is the part that's glitching me as I think about it, has to be relative to the audience.
What are you thinking about that teen environment? Does that sound like a place to add to the group that you're meeting with, the adult group? Is that a group that might have some advisors as well?
You know, there is the listserv that I'm involved in is mostly university professors working with teachers in training. And I guess I should start in on the listserv for the teachers on the teen grid to ask them the kinds of projects that they're doing.
Are there any other places where the things you need to learn exist?
Places.
Is it a decision point you're at now about what will the project be?
Yeah, it's a decision point about what are the parameters of the project? I guess that's the question I need to ask myself. What are the various parameters of a project that will satisfy?
I'm just going to make a little systemic connection because I remember in your area you've worked with performance assessment. Is there anything from that that seems relevant to these projects?
In a sense, yeah, because I guess in the end, whatever they're producing has to teach other people.
Well, where are you at now? What are you thinking about this dilemma?
I think I've got it more well defined. What I need to do is look at project parameters, which isn't as hard a question as it seemed at the beginning.
And what do you think you could do in the next, let's say, week? You have your class today or tomorrow, actually, with your adult group.
Right.
What would does the class meet every Wednesday then?
Yeah, it meets every Wednesday.
Is there some things you could see yourself doing between Wednesday to Wednesday?
Yeah, in fact, I have the course syllabus here, and one of the things I have to do is define my project.
Okay.
So maybe that will help me learn about how to define projects.
Once you define the project, is there anybody or any thing that's going to happen that'll let you know that you were on the right track with how you defined it?
That's one of the things I'm hoping to, that's one of the questions I'm presenting in the class.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and also to my friends who are already teaching in the teen grid.
Well, how do you feel about our session here? Do you in a better place than you were when
Yeah,
you
I'm in
started?
a much better place because I know the process of defining parameters, and that defines it a little better for me. I don't know why I thought doing it in a virtual world would be different from doing it in the real world. It's just that the project will be online. So
Cool. Well, you know so much about this, and I know it's going to go great. I can't wait to talk to you and hear how you defined it.
thanks.
It's exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you.